You can think about dating as like you are walking a path, and like let's say the center is your wholeness, and a bunch of rings. Maybe there's like a ring every 2 meters or two, like just spaced, kind of like the sun, and then there's planets orbiting the sun further and further out. And your willingness to say no to people who aren't right for you, to say no to what feels like a fantasy of like this person's so attractive and I can see they're addicted to chaos and drama, but I don't care. It would just be a fun experience to have, right? If we're leaning into those fantasies, it's essentially instead of walking a straight path to the sun or the straight path to the wholeness, it's like we're stopping on one of those orbiting circles. And as long as we're in that fantasy with that person, dating them or having sex with them, we're now orbiting around our wholeness. And then we break up with them, and then we have to process the grief, the heartbreak, or hurt to whatever degree we feel it, or just the loss of attachment that we had. And then we start walking a little bit, and then we start walking our straight line to the center of our wholeness again. And then we see another person who are like, I feel so safe and comfortable with this person, and they're not that physically attractive, but at least they won't hurt me like the person who is attractive but not nice. And we start walking another orbiting circle.